A reduced fat cookie contains 11 grams of fat per serving. In order for food to be termed reduced fat, it must have at least 20% less fat than the regular item. What can you conclude about how much fat is in a serving of the regular cookie? Okay, so in order for the food to be reduced fat, it's got to have 20% less. So I take the amount of fat and I subtract off 20% of the amount of fat and I get the reduced. This right here, removing 20% is the same as keeping 80%. So I'm going to have 80% of the amount of fat. That gets me to the reduced. But it must be at least this much. It can be less than that. Like if my reduced fat is only 10 grams, it's still reduced fat. So this 11 grams is the upper edge of it that we know. Let's put the numbers in. 0.8 times the amount of fat has got to be greater than or equal to the 11 grams of fat that are in it. The amount of fat is 11 divided by 0.8, which is 8 dividing into 110. It looks like we're going to 2 decimal places. So 8's going to go into here once. 8 goes into 30 3 times. 4, 6. 60 is 7, so 60 minus 56 is 40, hey, 5. So the amount of fat is 13.75, and this is on the greater than side. The amount of fat is greater than or equal to 13.75 grams. And this construction right here, where, hey, it could be 20 grams of fat in this whole cookie, and if I get it down to 11, then I've really done my job. This is at least. That construction means at least. So a serving has more than, a serving has less than, a serving has at most, a serving has at least. The answer is the serving has at least, because if it's directly equal to 13.75, if it's equal to that, then it still gets to count as reduced fat, because it says at least up here in the question. But it could be more. Again, if I have 20 grams of fat in the regular thing and I chop that down to 11, that's absolutely reduced fat. Okay. So at least 13.75 grams of fat. Thanks.